Alright, let me speak now before I get flamed by the thousands of Disney fans and Tom Holland fangirls and fanboys that actually believe that he's better than Tobey Maguire. Please, before you dislike the video and raid the comments, please just watch this video and have your opinion afterwards. Just watch it because I have some very valid statements that need to be addressed. Anyways, y'all, let's get right into this. Listen, y'all. Listen, check me out. This is not a hate video towards Tom Holland. I like Tom Holland in the MCU. It's just that the way he's portrayed in these films are not Spider-Man. There's a distinctive wrong with his character and how he's portrayed in these films. Directors have used this character as a sidekick comic relief, even in his own films, and it's devastating because in the Tobey Maguire movies it really shows what a true Peter Parker is like. We have a character to root for and a character that all of us can relate to. Whenever I watch these movies, I feel like I have an emotional connection towards Peter Parker because I can understand him as a person. There's much more with these superhero films that we learn from, and it's not about how good they fit the role, how funny they can be, and it's much less of the action. It's about their purpose, y'all. What has got them there and why they want to be this hero. I see nothing in that with Tom Holland's portrayal of Spider-Man. Like, at all. He's immature and seems like he wants to be this hero just for the simple fact that it's cool to him. There's no purpose or no motivation to begin with. Like I said before, these movies that Tom Holland has appeared in are not true Spider-Man films. If you watch the first two films of both the original Raimi trilogy and the MCU version of Spider-Man, you can see there's a big difference in the personalities of both Peter Parkers. One is actually trying to help people in their lives with these powers. He's trying to protect the ones he loves and cares about, and these powers that he has received has changed his lifestyle dramatically, and not for the good. It has made his life a living hell, putting everybody he knows and loves in danger. And that's the biggest concept of Spider-Man, is with great power comes great responsibility, which is like the big miss in Tom Holland's films. Like Tobey said himself, this is a gift and it's a curse, but it's my purpose. That's what he said towards the end of the first film. He literally left the love of his life hanging because he knew she would get caught up in the mix of everything. She would be put in danger if she was associated with him in his lifestyle. He was trying to protect MJ. You have two different characters who see and view these powers differently. Man, let's see what Tom Holland decides to do with his powers that he's received. We know that Tobey was trying to make the world a better place, you know, protect his family and his loved ones, you know, but Tom Holland, let's see what he does. He tries to impress a girl, make it on the Avengers team, and live up to his dead stepdaddy of a father, Tony Stark. That's literally all I've gotten from these last two movies, is what he's been trying to do. There's no motivation, there's no genuine feeling, wholesome purpose to use these powers. All Tom Holland does is use these powers to benefit himself for his own greed and own fortune. It's not Peter Parker like at all. It's very, very, very sad. And I know people are gonna be like, oh, you can make the argument that in the first film Peter was trying to do the same thing for MJ by trying to use his powers to win a wrestling match so he could buy a car to impress her. That is true. But guess what? He learned from his greed and selfishness because it came at the cost of his own uncle's life. So once again, character progression. Tom Holland doesn't receive any of that whatsoever. He's still cracking the same jokes that y'all love, you know. Y'all love that, right? Now let's even take this a little further. Let's take this further. So in Homecoming, the whole theme of the film was you are nothing without the suit. Okay, decent message, but that's not really one that's fitting for Spider-Man. Rather, it seems more of a fitting theme for Iron Man. Because let's be real, Spider-Man doesn't need Iron Man's little gadgets, little suits. He could do this shit on his own. Well, you know, at least that's what we thought when he entered the MCU. Instead, you know, He relies on Iron Man for literally everything. Despite the message and the theme that he learns from the first film, he still goes on to use more high-tech suits and gadgets that are still produced from Iron Man and his team. Despite the message said in the first film. That's not Peter Parker. That is Tony Stark Jr. right there. Like, that doesn't make sense. What was the purpose of the fight with Vulture if he's just gonna go into Infinity War and Endgame and Far From Home with these brand new high-tech suits just so you can sell more toys? Like I said, that's the big difference between both of these characters. Tobey is more of the nice, wholesome kid that just wants to fit in with the world despite all the adversities that he has to deal with being Spider-Man. And that was the main center point of Spider-Man 2, which is why Spider-Man 2 is arguably one of the best superhero films of all time, ranking up there with like Dark Knight, Logan, Captain America the Winter Soldier, and all that bullshit. You know, that's really Spider-Man right there. He understands his rights from wrongs, and that's what I learned from Tobey, and that's how he shaped me out to the person that I am today. He was not just some superhero that I idolized because he was cool. He was some superhero that I could relate to and taught me how to be a better person. To care for those you love, and just to, I don't know. Like, you just have to watch the movies. I was literally rewatching Spider-Man 1 on Hulu. That's why I wanted to make this video, because it literally reminded me how great these films are. Like, if you really want me to dive into the personal aspects of the film, I could. The theme is amazing. It's way better than, you know, MCU's version of the film. Danny Elfman, amazing. The direction of the films are better. I mean, put aside, you know, Spider-Man 3 a little bit. That movie gets too much hate, but it's not a bad film. This is Sony's fault and Avi Arad's anyways for trying to intervene in that shit. But like I said, direction, the theme, the message of the film is better. Everything about those movies is just overall better. You watch those films and you literally get this like tingling sensation. Tingling sensation. Oh my god, I just realized they call the spider sense the Spidey tingle or some shit in Far From Home. Oh my god. That was funny though. That was actually funny. I'm not gonna sit here and bash, you know, MCU's version though, because Far From Home was, in my opinion, was a better movie than Homecoming. Homecoming, they wasted Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton was the only good part of that movie. Let's be real. But you know, it's like the same shit. There's just more action. Mysterio's fight scenes were pretty dope as fuck, but I don't know. It's just facts though, bro. It's like, I don't really know what to say. It's just overall the purpose of Tobey Maguire's character is there while Tom Hollands isn't. That's why Tobey is just the better Spider-Man overall. He's just better. Like, I've said it here. You can rewatch the clip, rewatch the video, and just relook at it yourself, y'all, because that's all I have to say. That is why Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man. His films are overall better. The themes are overall better. His purpose of being a hero is overall better. And pizza time. Alright, well that's gonna do it for my video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get a shit ton of dislikes from Disney fans and all the MCU fanatics, and then it will be a rage war between the Raimi trilogy holders and the Disney fanboys. It's gonna be fun. If this video ever blows up, it's gonna be great. Like I said, I still want a Spider-Verse movie between Tobey, Tom Holland, and Andrew Garfield. One day though. But I'm out, y'all. Peace.